Hello YouTube, it is your girl Carrie OK, and in today's video I'm going to be doing kind of a continuation on a previous upload that I did about a year ago when I reviewed some Softee hair greases that I got at the Dollar Tree. So in today's video I'm going to review two new Softee hair greases that were, at least they're new to me, and a couple other hair greases from other brands as well. So basically, without any further ado, if you watched my previous video, you know that I use these hair greases typically as a pomade to aid in styling my hair. Now, right now I'm wearing a wig. I know you guys are probably dying to see my natural hair, and you know, now that we're moving towards the warmer months, you know, I'll definitely upload a video on how I style my natural hair. But, you know, in the colder seasons, I tend to keep my hair under wigs, you know, 95% of the time. That's just my protective style of choice. This way I don't have to manipulate my natural hair too much. I can do different hairstyles and different hair colors, you know, and I don't have to, manipulate my natural hair. I can just wear a wig. But, you know, when it's hot out, I do tend to wear my natural hair more. And that's kind of where these hair products come into play. Now, I use these products. Now, my natural hair is very frizzy. It's very curly. And it just frizzes up and gets very poofy. So I tend to use these products, which are commonly referred to as hair greases. People of color typically refer to these products as hair greases. And they're labeled different things. Sometimes they're called hair dress or hair dressing. Sometimes they're called hair and scalp conditioner. But they're basically all hair greases. And I typically use them as pomades to style my hair. And the reason I like these products better than traditional pomades is because traditional pomades, you know, tend to be very heavy. They have heavy ingredients like wax and other things. And, you know, even though my hair is very curly and frizzy, it's also very fine and very thin, so it can get weighed down easily. So I have to be careful with using too heavy of a product. I also don't like traditional pomades because they don't wash out of the hair very easily. You have to wash your hair like 3 or 4 times to get it out. These products, at least in my experience, wash out very easily. Usually within one wash, you know, you get it all out. So that's another reason why I prefer these products over, you know, traditional pomades or products that are labeled as pomades. So anyway, without any further ado, I'll kind of get into my first product. So this is one that I haven't tried before. This is the Softee, and this one's labeled as a hair and scalp conditioner. This is the Argan Oil variety. I really like this one. It's a very close second to my favorite one, which I reviewed in my previous video. That's the Indian hemp variety. And I like them because they're very lightweight. This is what it looks like on the inside. You can see that I have used quite a bit of it. Smells really good. Smells almost like cotton candy, very similar to the Indian hemp. And it's labeled as a hair and scalp conditioner, but really I don't use this as a conditioner, and I don't recommend that you use it as a conditioner. This is really more either to be used as a styling aid, as a pomade, or, you know, as a sealant if you use like leave-in conditioners or other you know, hair moisturizers, things of that nature. You can use this to kind of seal in that moisture and to add shine to your hair. But you don't want to use this as your primary conditioner. Just a little disclaimer there. So it says formulated with a rich blend of vitamins A, E, and B5 and essential fatty acids to strengthen and restore damaged hair. It nourishes for healthy hair, seals in moisture for strong, healthy hair, and protects against heat damage. And of course, petroleum is the #1 ingredient. All of these products are petroleum based, but that's why they work as a pomade. That's what provides that barrier against humidity so that your hair doesn't frizz up or poof back up. So yes, it has petroleum. Yes, that ingredient can be controversial because it doesn't actually moisturize the hair. But like I said, if you're using other conditioners and other leave-ins and things like that, you can just use this as a sealant or, you know, as a styling aid. It's not going to really clog your follicles. I know there's some people out there that say that petroleum-based products clog your hair follicles, but if you wash your hair at least once a week, that's really not going to be a problem. So the ingredients, obviously the #1 ingredient is petroleum, but it also contains argan oil, shea butter, and cocoa seed butter, and a few other ingredients. So it's very, very light. You know, it doesn't weigh my hair down. It works great as a pomade. So I really, really like this one. Like I said, it's a close second favorite to the Indian hemp, which is my #1 favorite. Next, I also picked up this one. This is the Softee. It says pure coconut oil formula hair and scalp conditioner again. This is the coconut oil variety. This one smells really good. It's formulated to enhance and nourish hair and scalp. It contains pure coconut oil and jojoba oil to make hair soft and glossy and protects your style, keeping hair moist and healthy. Prevents dryness and breakage and split ends. It protects your hair from daily trials and tribulations. Softens new growth, keeps scalp lubricated and free from flaking. I don't really use this product directly on my scalp. I know some people do, but I don't use it that way. This one doesn't work as well as a pomade. The formula is a little different. This one makes my hair greasy, so I don't like this one as much. I have used it. I tend to use this one when I'm coloring my hair, because my natural hair is also color treated. And I use this kind of around my hairline, around my skin, so just in case some dye, some hair color gets on there, it doesn't stain my skin. So I use it more as a protector. I don't actually use this as a pomade because the formula is more oily, and I think it's because it contains both paraffin wax and mineral oil, and my hair does not like mineral oil. It just makes my hair too greasy. It just doesn't work in my hair. It might work for you, but for me, I tend to avoid products with mineral oil in it. But it has some good ingredients. It has the coconut oil and the jojoba oil, which are two very good oils for your hair. But it's not my favorite. It's a little too oily for my hair, a little too greasy. So those are the Softee products that I've picked up. Really love the argan oil one, almost as much as my, Holy Grail Indian hemp. Next, I picked up this product. This is a really, really old school product. This is the Royal Crown Hairdressing. And it says our original formula. It comes in this kind of old school, kind of vintage looking can. The top, it has a little rust on it, which I don't know why because I just bought it a couple of months ago, but that's what the top looks like. It's stamped. It's a metal top. This is the inside. It's kind of clear looking. People complain about the smell of this product, but to me, it doesn't really smell that bad. Some people hate the way this smells, but honestly, I think it smells decent. It's not a very strong smell at all. Like, you really kind of have to stick your whole nose in there to smell it. And when I apply it to my hair, I don't really notice much of a smell. It has kind of almost like a dried flower kind of smell. If you've ever hung flowers out to dry to preserve them, it has kind of like a dried flower, maybe mixed with talcum powder. It's kind of hard to describe the scent of this, but to me it doesn't really smell bad, so I don't know. It's very simple ingredients. This only contains petrolatum, olive oil, and fragrance. So there's really not many ingredients in this, but this, out of all of the hair greases I've tried, this one honestly probably works the best as a pomade. For some reason, every time I've used this hair dressing, my style has lasted all day, even in humid weather, even in fog. I live in Northern California. It gets foggy, and it doesn't revert. My hairstyle does not revert. It doesn't poof back up. It doesn't frizz, and it lasts all day. Sometimes even 2 days, 2 or 3 days, if you don't wash your hair, it'll stay in there and it'll last. It's like a miracle. So it's an old school product. I think this has been around since the 1930s, so it's been around for a really, really long time. It's really the best. And this one's labeled as a hair dressing, but again, I just use these products mainly as a pomade to style my hair, or occasionally, to maybe as a sealant to seal in moisture and to add a little shine, because my hair is kind of dry and can be a little dull sometimes. So this one works really, really, really well. Really just prevents any frizz, even in humid weather. It just seals it down. And like I said, if I'm doing a slick back bun or a slick back hairdo, obviously I don't want parts of my hair to frizz up or poof up. I want it to stay nice and sleek. So these products work very well. And this old school product, even though it has very simple ingredients, like I said, only 3 ingredients, for some reason, I don't know if it's the formula or the grade of petroleum that's used in it, but it really, sometimes even 2-3 days if I don't wash my hair, and my hair still doesn't revert, it still doesn't frizz up. It's pretty amazing. So I like this one. The smell doesn't really bother me. Other people don't like it, but to me it doesn't smell that bad. So definitely get out there and use this. A lot of men use this product too that do like kind of greaser hairstyles, rockabilly hairstyles, like kind of like 1950s styles. And it works really, really well for men's hair as well, as a pomade or just to add some shine or to some control to your hair. This would be great for natural, curly textured hair, coily textured hair. I think it would work really, really well for all of those, all those hair types. And then lastly, I'm just going to talk real briefly. This is probably the original hair grease I bought. And now that I found other ones that I like better, I don't really use it anymore. I bought this probably like 5 years ago or something. It's been like a long time. I don't even know if I can open it. There we go. So that's what it looks like on the inside. It's kind of a green color. Smells like coconut. I have used quite a bit of it, but again, kind of like the other Softee hair grease, the coconut oil one, this one also contains petroleum, obviously is the #1 ingredient, as is all these products. But this also contains mineral oil as the second ingredient. I think that's the problem with this. My hair just does not like mineral oil. It's too greasy, too heavy for my fine, thin hair. But this says it's an amazing hair and scalp treatment discovery, double strength Super Gro, rich in proteins with vitamin E, sage and sulfur, coconut oil, miracle hair aid. And it's by Bronner Brothers, BB, that's the brand. I mean, it contains some good ingredients too. It has the coconut oil, the sesame seed oil, vitamins A, E, D, wheat germ, sage, sulfur. So it has some good ingredients in it as well. But and when I didn't know any better, this is kind of like the first kind of quote unquote hair grease that I tried. But because of the mineral oil, I don't really use it anymore because it's just a little too greasy for my hair. So again, that's just kind of a quick review on some of the ones. This Royal Crown really is amazing. It lasts for days. If you don't wash your hair will not poof up, will not frizz up. I really, really like the Softee Argan Oil. Again, fantastic, very, very lightweight, washes out easily, not overly greasy. And again, I use all these products as pomades. You can find them kind of in the ethnic hair section. These I got at Dollar Tree, the Softee ones. The Royal Crown you can get at, drugstores, Walmart, stores like that. So, and again, they work really, really well as pomades. I, again, prefer them over, the traditional pomades. And if you have curly, frizzy hair like I do, and you want to kind of slick it back and have it be smooth, and you don't want it to revert, frizz up in humidity, these products work really, really well for that. Okay, so that's it for today, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.